And there we go. Here's our first one, and there's Crunan. All right. So it's going to be about a 2-second difference between the clocks, so we'll see that as we go. All right, so Crunan taking off pretty good there with the one-shot kills there, going back and forth, the good back-and-forth motion there from Crunan. Lightning keeping right up with him, so we're in good shape for a good run here, guys. All right, taking out those three right across the screen there, and Crunan being ready for the ones on the left. Lightning missing the ones on the bottom, but he was ready for the ones on the left, so let's go. Yeah, I speedrun this. Why didn't I think to enter? Well, you should have, my man. But anyways, all right, so down on the bottom, getting rid of those foot soldiers there for Lightning Collector, and Crunan having a little bit of trouble on the robots, but making it up just fine. All right, as we see Lightning take on those robots as well. So we're still really close in this, about a 5-second difference between Crunan and Lightning, with Crunan just a little bit ahead of Lightning Collector at this moment. All right, reaching the end of the first part of the sewer level there for Crunan, and there's Lightning into the second part of the robots. Oh, having a little bit of trouble there on that second robot, but that's all right. He's getting back in this, and Crunan's doing awesome. It looks like we got the Crunan Club in here, rooting him on. You guys make sure you stay hyped for him. And there we go. All right, so we're off to the first part of New York, where we're above ground. There's going to be a couple of foot soldiers coming from the left. He's going to go back and forth just like that, get these guys out of the way. Doing an awesome job, and Lightning making his way in, doing his best to try and catch up. He's about 2 scenes behind right now, so he's got to play a little bit more catch up to be able to catch up to Crunan. Crunan making really good time with all of these guys, having a little bit of trouble with that one foot soldier that likes to tend to stay up there with the stairs, and oh my goodness, that cave is very creepy. All right, so we're back on the same scene, and looks like Lightning's doing a little bit more of the catch up here. He's got a little bit of work ahead of him, and off to the scene with one of the few power-up items that we get in this hard race is that spinny item. What you want to try to do is get rid of all of the foot soldiers that come out of those doors up there at the top. All right, so he did take his first hit there, but that's okay. Just recovering just fine, getting rid of that guy with the old sewer pipe, and then taking out all of these guys that come from the left-hand side. It looks like he's on his last little set of items right here, and then he'll be off into the sewers again. Lightning making his way through to the last part of the New York top, getting rid of that, just getting rid of that foot soldier there. A nice one shot there by Lightning Collector. All right, as we see the bottom sewer portion there from Crunan, it looks like we're having a little bit of a holdup there on Crunan's side with a connection or something, but it should come back here shortly. There we go. And he's making his way through right there. So we'll have to see where they are to see who gets to the pizza monsters first, because we did lose a little bit there from Crunan. All right. Make sure you guys are rooting on these guys as they go through the first stage. So we're just a little bit about 336. It looks like we're starting to see a little bit of a like a pull away here from Crunan, doing an awesome job taking care of all these pizza monsters. You can actually avoid the pizza monsters if need be. It does help with gaining extra lives. You know, if you're not sure you're going to be able to live through the whole run, it's nice to be able to pick these guys up. These guys are worth 3 points apiece. So it's definitely looking like Crunan is about 10 or 11 seconds ahead of Lightning Collector at this point. So there is definitely a big gap between these runners right now. Looking like we're having a little bit of issues there with the connection on Lightning's side. So it'll come back here in a sec as we see Leatherhead for the first time today. We'll get to see him later on, but that's all right. We'll see him go back and forth. Some are only worth 2 points, is what Thordis is saying. That's interesting. But most of them I've seen are worth the 3 points. So here we go. As Crunan takes care of Leatherhead, no problem. And Leatherhead's going to blow up there. And as Lightning taking care of business there on the left side of the screen. This tournament is a double elimination tournament, so you do get 2 chances. All right, so Lightning done with his Leatherhead fight as you see Crunan doing his magical top right hits up there as he'll just continue to just stay up there going through the stage because most of those enemies are going to stay to the bottom of him, so it's a good way of just trying to avoid getting hit. The only thing you have to avoid are those obstacles that'll come up like this, the little logs and the other things that'll pop up like the mousers that come across your screen. All right, both of these guys sewer surfing. Well, actually, not sewer surfing. We're actually surfing here, guys. We get a my toe. It's always the best part of every run. They say that it's Folgers in your cup. No, it's definitely my toe. Bracket does okay. We'll take a look at that very shortly, Ken. But anyways. Off back to this run. We are into the mousers here, going on to the haunted ship, and Lightning making his way there as well. So, looks like we're still about, I'd say about 10 seconds difference right now between the 2 runners. Maybe a little bit more, because I think Leatherhead was a little bit of a trouble there for Lightning. So we are looking at about, yeah, maybe about 15 to 20 seconds at this point. So there we go, as Crunan taking care of these foot soldiers, no problem. Here we go. All right, there we go. Thank you, Mr. Dino, for fixing that for us. All right, having a little bit of issues there. Let's see if any of these hit those little tapes there that pop those boards up on them. Always a fun thing to watch for. Looks like Crunan getting through no problem, as Lightning's making his way to his first port of the hazards of this level. Doing a good job going back and forth. Both of them are. Oh, that one red foot soldier just causing a little bit of issues there for Crunan. But here we go. It is pizza time, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, Crunan making his way, doing an awesome job with these foot soldiers. Oh, and there is the flattening barrels, the second obstacle of this run for the this part of the stage. The only thing he has to worry about now is these guys right here come run straight at you. If you stand far enough away, you'll actually catch them all together, just like he did. Did an awesome job at catching all 3 at the same time. All right, taking care of those yellow guys. Those yellow guys, you try to get them off the screen as soon as possible before they jump up into the air. If they jump up in the air, definitely going to save some time. As you see, Lightning doing an awesome job avoiding those barrels. If you do that slide like he did, he doesn't have to worry about avoiding the barrels. Oh, both taking a death, one a little bit later than the other. But that's okay, because we're looking at a rock-steady fight that can, definitely change the way that this run goes. So, Rocksteady being one of the more difficult bosses in this game, because it's all a matter of what he's going to throw at you first, whether he's going to shoot that gun at you first, or if he's going to be kicking and screaming at you and going back and forth. Crunan doing an amazing job getting rid of these foot soldiers. Go, Crunan! And we're about 2 scenes different right now. Lightning doing a little bit of catch-up here. Here we go. All right. Let's go, guys. You guys are in really good shape. Both of you are very close. Lightning actually making a little bit of time up here. Still about 2 scenes apart, but it is definitely coming back, making a comeback here, guys. So let's not count Lightning out of this race yet. All right, so as we see Rocksteady come onto the scene, saying it's time for some turtle soup. Well, let's not hope for that. All right, here we go. Crunan doing a good job avoiding those kicks. Definitely got to do what you can to avoid them because it's definitely a doozy there. All right, there's the gun. He came out, didn't get a lot of time with the gun there, but he did not need it. Great fight there by Crunan, making his way to Shredder's hideout. As we see Lightning on his way to his first Rocksteady fight. And he goes in with a slide. And this is where it can just get dicey for people. If you're not avoiding those kicks, it definitely can get pretty bad pretty quick. But he did save the pizza just in case. As Lightning makes his way towards Shredder's hideout, killing off the foot soldiers, doing a really good job taking out the robots there at the beginning of the stage. Lightning making his way off to Shredder's hideout as well. All right. Ooh, had a little bit of bad luck there with the robots. That's going to cost him a little bit of time, but that's all right. He still has a pretty good bit of a lead here on Lightning. So about 4 or 5 screens away. Got to get rid of those guys. Ooh, and that burned like crazy as you saw those that purple guy just blow some fire all over Crunan, but still making really good time, getting his way through. Drumboard is saying Turtles have one of the deepest rogues galleries, and I love it. All right, here we go. Hitting that little tile back towards the foot soldiers, hoping that he can get some kills coming from the right side. There we go. Getting rid of those guys on the left. Now let's see if those Mousers play nice and come on down to the area where Crunan wants them. Lightning making his way to the tiles. So making his way there. So here we go. First tile person there for Lightning Collector. Doing an awesome job getting rid of those foot soldiers as quickly as possible. As we see Shredder's hideout here with Tatsu waiting in the back. Here we go. First real thing here is we can't jump. So if we jump into that, we're going to hit some spikes there, and that's going to cost us some time. So you'll see no jumping in this area, followed by the bamboo spikes. One of the toughest obstacles here, especially with as fast as they go up and down. Crunan handling those very well. Ooh, and there's our first spike damage. Oh, man, got rid of the guy, though, so let's go. All right, so Lightning Collector is in the hideout now. Got to get rid of these foot soldiers fast. He's got to make some time up here. We're closing in on about 30 to 40 second difference right here. So let's go, guys. Let's root these runners on. Come on, Crunan. Come on, Lightning Collector. As he's getting rid of all these, and he's going to be heading off to his bamboo section. Ooh, too close to the front of the stage. And when that happens, you take that first shot at spikes. But as Crunan goes on, doing an awesome job getting rid of all these the Mousers, not letting the Mousers get them. Very good. Those Mousers cost a lot of time if they were to hit you. So here we go, getting rid of all of the early foot soldiers before the lasers come out. Those lasers being one of the worst. They're so close together, so it's really hard to avoid. So you'll see them do a lot of slides underneath them. Oh, and a death there. That's all right. You probably want to go into this next fight with a little bit more health than what he had. So here he goes. Just a couple more guys here, and we'll be seeing Tatsu. As the foot soldiers just want a hug. That's all they want. So you saw the little bit of a struggle there trying to get out. But here we go. All right, Tatsu fight. Here we go. We're basically going to go back and forth. Try to avoid those little dagger things that he throws from his arms. So you'll see the runners kind of avoid staying on the same path as Tatsu or slide underneath like Crunan did. There we go. So he's taking out a foot soldier, just hoping that he doesn't get... Oh, not having good luck on Tatsu here. Tatsu's about 3 or 4 times going back. Who is the Tatsu guy? So Tatsu is one of the only movie people that's made it into... so if you've watched the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, like the Go Ninja Go Ninja Go, that Tatsu is the sidekick. He is not from the TV series. All right, so Tatsu's all done here as Lightning Collector makes his way to the Tatsu fight. Can make up a lot of time if he were to have a good one. All right, as we see, the Pizza Monsters have made their way back, getting those 3 points each time he hits them. And as I just saw it there, Drumbordis was right. There was one that he hit there that was only 2 points. Which is kind of cool. Ooh, having a little bit of bad luck there on Tatsu for Lightning. Sorry, Big Mac, this is a repeat. Just kidding, we are live. We are going live right now, guys. So here we go. As we see Crunan doing an awesome job there with the Pizza Monsters as Lightning Collector finishes his Tatsu fight. All right, here we go. Gonna go back and forth with Leatherhead, as you can see him go. All right. Bam, 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 and bam. Avoiding those daggers. If you go straight in with a dash kick, it works for Crunan really well, and made it so he was on the right side of the screen to move the screen faster. Doing an awesome job. All right, so we'll see dashes here with Rocksteady. You definitely don't want to be on the same level as Rocksteady here. Definitely want to avoid those kicks at all possible. Each kick will knock you down, so it's very hard to recover from any of the kicks or getting hit by any of the dashes. As Crunan making his way through, doing a great job. All right, as we see Leatherhead for the first time, or the second time for Lightning Collector, getting through, doing an awesome job. Rocksteady is all done for Crunan. Off to the Tatsu fight, and then we'll be seeing Baxter Stockman. The Baxter Stockman fight, a slower fight for these guys, because there's not a real good way of hitting them. You can hit them with that those double damage shoulders. Yes, they do. They do awesome damage. So do those dash attacks that Crunan is using. The dash attacks that Crunan is definitely using there do a little bit more damage than the shoulder dashes, but the shoulder dashes being faster. Tatsu was back. Yes, he was. And here is Baxter Stockman. He's going to be throwing those mousers down. So we're going to be watching to see how he handles this, to see if he's on the right level. It looks like he's a little high for these guys, and Baxter is just throwing those mousers on the screen like crazy. Wow, that is a lot of mousers. All right, Lightning making his way to Tatsu, as we'll see how this goes for Crunan. Crunan doing a good job going back and forth with Baxter here, but Baxter is definitely sneaky. I still think he's a little high on Baxter to be able to not hit him every time. You want to try to be in between those rocks there that are right below Raphael. Yes, you can. You can use the Super Joy. And it's a good way to get rid of that health, because you want to get rid of the health as much as possible in between the stage, so you're not wasting time trying to get rid of that health. Oh, and a death here by Baxter Stockman. Lightning Collector's got a chance here. He could come back, and he is right in the right place too. So as you see, Crunan finishing up here on Baxter, having a little bit of health there, but that's all right. He's got a little bit of a walk over to make sure he finishes the stage, but he's good to go, as Lightning doing a pretty good job taking care of Baxter right now. Only down to 2 health now. So just a couple more shots, and we'll be having a nice race here. Down to 1, and he's really made some time up here on his Baxter fight, having an awesome Baxter fight, and it's done. All right. Crunan's going to have to make all that up. He had a pretty rough Baxter fight there, and letting Lightning come back here with that really good Baxter fight. So we're only about 3 screens apart now. So it was a really good Baxter fight there by Lightning Collector, making his way through. If he can take out all of these foot soldiers faster, and he will definitely be catching up here. It's only going to take a little bit from Lightning to catch up. But Crunan handling everything really well, getting rid of those robots all in the one shot. Fantastic job there by Crunan. Got to get rid of all of these mousers, going back and forth. There we go. There's that one mouser right there that just doesn't want to go away. There we are. Nice one shot there with the rock guys. And let's see if he does just as well on this part. Oh, of course he does. He says, "I've got this. Don't you worry, announcer." As he makes his way through all of these foot soldiers and back to the mousers. Mousers coming in from the screen, left, right, up at the top, from everywhere they come from, handling them like a boss. Good job, Crunan. And Lightning making his way to his second robot fight here. Did get the one that went off the screen, causing a little bit of a time delay there. Handled the foot soldiers pretty well though, so didn't lose too much there. So let's see how far behind we're here. We're about 10-15 seconds difference right now, guys. So it's still a very close race. Anything can happen with Krang coming up. All right, and doing a really good job using the one-shot hits there for Crunan to try and take out. We're about to head off to Freezy Pop area. So are we gonna see any turtle sickles, or is he going to be able to be handled without becoming a turtle sickle? Oh, there's our first turtle sickle, guys. Ooh, and that definitely cost a little bit there from Crunan, but he's still far enough ahead to be okay. I think Lightning's got a couple more rounds of foot soldiers there on his screen before reaching Freezy Pops. So here we go, Freezy Pops for Lightning Collector as we see the boulders coming down for Crunan, handling them well, not taking any hits, while also killing off these foot soldiers. So doing a really good job of making sure that these guys are not going anywhere. He almost had a jump there from the yellow foot soldier, handling it okay without him falling to the ground or anything of that nature. As we take out all the rest of these red guys, Lightning doing an awesome job through the Freezy Pop area. As we've got a little bit of trouble here from the rock guys, but making up for it. And here you're going to see 3 more come into the screen, doing a great job handling those. And you got to get rid of that guy before he shoots. There we go. Good job. And off to the next laser portion of the level, which again, very close together. And those white guys, those white foot soldiers are just going to stand right inside of that laser. So it really takes a careful eye to be able to take care of those guys. Oh no, and there's a death from Lightning Collector at the rocks. That is definitely going to cost him. Alright, there we go. We're through. We're going to see Krang. So how does Super Krang handle here? We know that Crunan can definitely do the one cycle kill where he just goes back and forth with Krang. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To the left, to the right, and to the left one more time. And that was a great Krang fight there by Crunan. As Lightning, let's see how Lightning handles his Krang. 1, 2, oh, okay, so this is not going to be a one-shot here by Lightning, so that's going to cost him some time. So Crunan's going to make a lot of time here on the elevator, so you'll watch and see how he handles the elevator. He does have some time to kind of chill on this one. Yep. So the Krang one-shot, you're going to hit Krang 6 times, regular shots, and then you're going to go left, and then you're going to go right, and then go left. And that's going to cause you to kill Krang on the first stop. All right, so here we go. Lightning handling his Krang fight. So it's all a matter of how these guys handle the foot soldiers in this level and how Shredder goes at the end. So we are coming close to our Super Shredder fight. Both of them looking like they're going to make it through without the continues. So that's good. So let's go, runners. We are both in the elevators now, so we're going to see how they handle the robots. Ooh, taking out those 2 with the one shot. That was awesome. All right, Mouser time for Crunan as we see the foot soldiers being handled pretty well there on Lightning Collector's side, going back and forth, hitting them with a one shot on the left side and 2 shots on the right. So in this level, they'll start over at the elevator. They'll just lose a ton of time. So that's what happens if they were to game over in this level. There it is. Doing a great job on those robots there. As we're on the last little part here for Crunan as they come through the floor here. Let's see how they handle. Let's see if they can do good for him. Oh, missing the two shot there, so he's gonna miss the door here. But that's all right. I think he's got enough of a lead here to be able to forgive that door. But there we go. Lightning on his last set of foot soldiers, and then they start coming up from the floor. Super Shredder has made his appearance. Let's see how Crunan handles. Crunan's been working on this fight a lot lately. A lot of streams there for Crunan working on this fight alone. So we'll see how he handles it. Doing a good job with the first part. Missing the fire part, but did get the get him with the green. So did an awesome job trying to recover from that. So all right, only 1 health left there for Crunan. Ooh, there's a fire. Oh, that was his good chance there. Oh, and there's a death as Lightning makes his way to Shredder. But that is it. That's going to be it right there. Crunan doing an awesome job of taking care of Shredder and moving himself on in the losers bracket to the semifinals. Congratulations to Crunan. GG's all around. Both of the runners doing an awesome job. Let's see how close this actually was. So we're talking 20 seconds, which is a very close fight. So let's root Lightning on. Let's get it going, guys. He's handling the fight really well. There it goes. Go, go, go. All right, just one more. We'll take care. Oh, he got frozen there by Shredder. Let's hope he gets a good RNG there. There it is. All right, so 26-48. So only 45 seconds difference there from both of the runners. So really good race by these guys. Congratulations to both of these runners. But GG to Crunan, pulling ahead, doing an awesome job. Great run, guys. All right, so we're going to see if any of these guys want to pop in for a post-game interview really quick, and then we'll be rating somebody else that's going on. So let's see if anybody wants to hop in. We'll do some quick chats here, just see how the runners felt about their runs. 26:03 is a pretty good run on the board. That would be a sub 26 because they're starting timers a little earlier than they're supposed to. So that would definitely be at least close to a sub 26. It's a pretty good run. So very solid run there by Crunan. So happy for both of these guys to be able to be part of the tournament. But looks like we're going to have Crunan jumping in. So we'll be able to talk to Crunan and find out how he felt about his run. So we'll be here very shortly as these guys as they pop in, and we'll be chatting with whoever it is that comes in first. So just hold on tight as we get this post game interview going on, guys. Very good race by these guys. GG. GG all around. Well, welcome in, guys. It looks like we do have our two runners in, Lightning Collector and Crunan. GG to both of these runners, with Crunan just, edging it out there. Had a little bit of better luck there at the beginning of the race, where Lightning had a little bit of trouble, but overall, great race by both of you guys. As I see that Lightning, it looks like you're here. How'd you feel about the race? Oh, we lost somebody. There we are. Well, welcome back. Crunan, there you are. Welcome in. But it looks, Lightning, you had an awesome race there. It looks like it struggled a little bit there. towards the beginning with a little bit of foot soldier action there at the beginning. But other than that, fantastic run, Lightning. Is that a PB for you?
Yeah, that actually was a PB for me.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on that. I'll be looking forward to putting that in for you for when you submit it. So congratulations on your PB there. How's it been? How's it felt to be part of these races, dude?
It's been great. I liked it. I mean, I'm going to still keep running, but that was really fun. I'm excited to watch the replay on both of us side by side.
Awesome. Well, definitely go back and take a look. You guys were really close going through first and second stage, and Crunan just pulling ahead right there towards his Rocksteady fight and just doing an awesome job with that fight. Crunan, if you unmute that mic there, we can get some interview action going. There we are. What's up, man?
Hey, Space Coast.
Oh man, awesome run. That was pretty close to sub 26 if I'm counting my my numbers right.
Yeah, I mean if you consider it RTA timing, just inched it out.
Yeah, that was a pretty good run for you. So I know that you've done better than that, but other than that, it was a really good run. The only thing I saw that a little bit of a struggle on was Stinking Baxter was throwing those Mousers out like nobody's business. I have never seen them come out that fast, but you handled them really well. Going into your awesome Krang fight and handling that like a boss, man.
Thank you.
Yeah. So you'll be moving on, and we'll be looking forward to seeing you in the near runs. We do have another run that should be coming up this week, and then we'll be moving on with the semifinals really soon. But congratulations on making your way to the semifinals there, Crunan. Lightning, thanks so much for being a part, and definitely be looking forward to seeing you race in the future and looking forward to you at future events as well.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
Thanks for having me.
Anybody have anything else they'd like to say?
Good luck to you, Crunan, on your next races.
Thanks, Lightning. I'm gonna need them.
All right, everybody. Well, thanks so much for being here for GG Speedruns. I'm Space Coast Gaming. We have Crunan and Lightning Collector. Make sure you check these guys out on Twitch. Make sure you give them a follow. Both awesome content creators here on the Twitch, guys. So make sure you give them a follow. Lightning, are you going to continue streaming?
Yeah, I am going to.
Awesome. So I think we'll go ahead and give you the raid. So you guys haven't checked Lightning out, make sure you come check him out on his page. We'll be raiding him here really shortly.